just a quick note on the end of this video. Unfortunately, I'm a freaking idiot and was editing in Share Factory and labeling on my videos, so I knew what the hell was going on because I have a lot of uploads going on and it just makes stuff earlier, and I accidentally pressed delete on a video. So we lost what was upcoming next, which was a conversation when we first met the Warden. To be honest, the information he gave us in that conversation wasn't a lot, to be fair with you. He was just saying that he was very surprised to see us. He didn't think that there was anyone coming, and he seemed a bit out of it, to be fair, in the conversation. And we do have the next recording video that's coming up, which is the conversation that we do have with him. We can ask him some questions that give a little bit more context on the travelers and the wardens, so that's going to be coming up. Yeah, again, I do apologize for being an absolute idiot and pressing the wrong freaking button, because you know, those things happen. I press the wrong buttons all the time, but I do apologize. That has affected the playthrough, and can't say sorry enough, and I will make sure that that doesn't happen again in the future. But just letting you know, that's what happened. Now back with Cronos New Dawn, and we just met the Warden. I don't know if we can talk to him again. We're gonna try. Hello?
Yes. What is it?
Oh, we can ask him a lot of questions. I'll start at the top.
How long have you been here?
Years? Decades? Bah. Time is nothing more than a sequence of existence. It is just events that occur in seemingly irreversible succession.
Are you saying you've lost track?
I'm saying, why bother?
Let me rephrase the question. Have you witnessed many awakenings?
Many? I don't even remember the last time I talked, really. Those who dive never function at the same time. Normally, when the system picks up a traveler's demise, it then awakens another one. But when you finally came, I knew something irregular occurred. Something wonderful. And just when I had started to think it was all over... May I assist you in any other matter?
Interesting, but we were woken because there was a dead person, a dead traveler we took over from, right? So it wasn't like we just woken without any. So is he saying that they'd been dying and they hadn't sent anyone, and he's been seeing them die and nobody's came?
Oh, weird.
Potentially. I think that's what he was getting at, is that because then he said you eventually came, so obviously he's seen them die, and no, but he said they don't function at the same time. They shouldn't be meeting, I guess. I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Have you received any signals from the collective?
Signals from the collective? I'm not sure you fully understand our role in the whole plan. We, the emissaries of the collective, we are sent into this world to serve those whose hands cannot reach, without assistance, without sound counsel. Yet our integrity makes it so that the only thing we need to do our work is the work itself. We were meant to be self-sustaining. You don't find this a hardship, do you?
Such is our calling.
See, he didn't.
Be patient. Your efforts will not be overlooked by the collective. assist you in any other matter?
So he seems completely, out of it, like out of that mindset, because she instantly replied with such is our calling, and he just went like
Yeah.
almost like okay,
Basically,
keys.
you.
Yeah, he basically me.
Where did the cats come from? I noticed that the space around the terminal is inhabited. How did they even survive?
You mean our little famished, fluffy friends? Hard to say. They just come, then they leave. That's their nature. And there's no point in fighting it.
Aren't you worried that their presence here might cause pollution? Or malfunction?
No. They do not destroy. They are clean. Sometimes they just knock things off tables and workbenches, but I don't resent them for that. They just crave a little attention, like we all do.
And yet they pretend to be so unavailable.
It's just a grand game of appearances. You have to know how to win them over. Luckily, I have a lot of canned cat delicacies that survived. Therefore, I am proud that they graciously allow me to care for them. Beautiful creatures. So sublime. Almost perfect. May I assist you in any other matter?
How does one become a warden?
Some simply wake up to it. Others are pushed to these honorable activities by the unfortunate whim of fate. The decision on what types of units to wake is based on the current needs of the vocations. If our systems detect malfunctions that they can't fix on their own, they decide that the next traveler won't perform extractions, but ordinary repairs. This is the only case where two units are allowed to function simultaneously.
Were you awakened to be a warden?
No, that was not my case. I was a traveler once, just like you. But as the Collective's plan does not provide for wasting away, I was assigned another chance so that I could still be useful. And now, again, I have a chance to be such. May I assist you in any other matter?
Interesting.
Very well. Then I guess it's time for Old Faithful to get back to his purpose. And for you to follow yours.
Interesting. So yeah, they're not allowed to function at the same time, but here we are doing that. I don't know if he was made into a warden. I think that he's assigned himself this role. I think that's what's going on, because he's kind of like lost track of everything, and the time has been so long, and he definitely seems very injured. Oh, Kitty left me a present. Thank you, Kitty.
Oh. Nice.
That's very weird, though, because he said we aren't supposed to be here at the same time unless shit has gone that bad that they need two of us. But he said he wasn't a warden at first. But then he also said that they're normally assigned it when they're obviously brought in. You're either a traveller or a warden, right? So, but then he said the collective deemed it so he can carry on as warden, but I don't know if that's the case. I think he might be assigned himself that, so he still has a purpose, but he's untoo sure what his purpose is because he definitely does not have the same devotion level we do to the collective, because we are instantly, such as our calling, you know, like we are I mean, he seems cool though. He definitely is very fond of cats, so I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
We've checked around all here, but I didn't know if we could steal his cat or not. Like, hey, he's a nice dude, and just
Nah,
gonna
that would be
steal his
rude.
cat.
He was nice to us.
Yeah, he was nice to us, but like, free cat though. It's interesting, we got a little bit more information about, you know, do we still know what's going on? Pretty much not. We got a little bit more information on them, but not a whole lot more. Right. I had a feeling I wasn't recording there for a second. My brain. Oh, my light turned off, something is gonna happen. Warden buddy, can we not, like, roll out together? I know you're like half robot, but...
I don't think he would be very helpful in battle.
I know it was you. You just need to find the proof, and you'll be in the slammer for the rest of your miserable life.
You're saying to a brother to not to talk to weirdos like me? Speaking of, I heard his health has declined lately. I wonder where he caught it, huh? Could it be the steelworks, maybe? He promised that the workers would be safe.
Fuck you! Gabriel will be just fine.
Chemicals. Concerned wife's letter. Frantic. Stop trying to act brave and leave the new dawn immediately. Do you not read the news? I do, and seeing what's happening on the streets terrifies me. Can't you see that they're about to impose martial law? You're not going to be leaving when that happens. You'll stay there forever like those steelworkers. And stop bullshitting me about how you went there to build socialism. You can build it at fucking home where it's safe, where your children are waiting for you. I beg you to come back. You're Anna. Anna's pissed. Anna's pissed. I would like my light to come back on. So you need to put me in the dark. Lockdown ordered. City's closed. Do not try and leave the city. I'm gonna remember to stay on top of it, because if I get an important note, then I'll know where it is, but I'm probably not staying on top of it. Shopping center, okay. Fear itself. Martial law, there is nothing to fear but fear itself. In response to the escalation of the virus activity, martial law has been imposed nationwide. This executive decision empowers the law enforcement agencies to prevent tragedies like the incident at the New Dawn steel plant. Without military intervention, those workers would have been doomed. General Bernard. Okay. Efforts to stabilize the disruption at the steelworks are ongoing. So we said this at the start, like, we knew that the workers were being forced to carry on working even though this, quote unquote, I'm going to put it in like air quotes, you can't see me doing the fingers, but I'm doing the fingers, that this outbreak or contagion happened, but they were still forced to go to work, so, clearly it all went to shit. It all went to shit. This weird music again. Wow. So this is the warden.
Yeah.
So yeah, my theory about that he's made himself warden might be right, because the way that he's phrased that time has made me different entity every now and then. So he's trying in his mind to keep himself going with these purposes, because he's losing his mind. Like, and it seems it's interesting here that long function of my cerebral components. The way that's phrased is interesting.
Seems like these travelers are not meant to live very long.
Yeah, but not only that, it's obviously cerebral is like your brain, right? Your brain matter. But then to have components, that's digital, right?
Robo brain. It's like, I guess his robo brain, or
I don't know.
technologically
That's
enhanced
weird.
brain.
Technically, yeah. I mean, is our brain just like scooped out and we put in these little shells and we're just a floating brain in a shell? I don't know. This is kind of cool though, but yeah, they're not supposed to have a long lifespan. He says here, I no longer harbor resentment I've grown. So then maybe that's why he doesn't say such is our calling. Because he doesn't feel like
Yeah.
yeah. And because he
Probably
says
is,
that
like,
he doesn't think it would be great sacrilege, so he knows how he shouldn't say that. He shouldn't speak like
he
that.
might be like, somehow he slipped through the cracks. He wasn't meant to live this long, and somehow he slipped through the cracks.
Yeah. I'm not gonna dob him. He's a cool dude. He's helped us a lot. What can I make? What do I need the most of? Probably a health patch. How many can I carry? Alright, not that many. I will heal up because I think I'm injured anyway. Alright, that works. I'm finding this all very interesting. The warden is definitely hella interesting. Oh, another core. No entry space. Alright. Just for now, because I don't think the cores stack. what we're gonna do is we're gonna hard save here on the bottom one before we do any modifications. Because I would like to improve inventory space because I think that has been a major issue.
Yeah, it's getting worse.
Yeah, because we pick up one thing and it's like our inventory is full. If we pick up a key, it's because we haven't got to carry these bolt cutters around. We really haven't, but sometimes they open secret areas and sometimes they help us rescue cats. So, but if I feel like that probably isn't the choice and we're struggling, then we can always come back to that save that I just made and choose a different thing. I haven't got any energy to really upgrade much of anything. I think we're alright for now. You see, I've only got one space for all of that. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Absolute insanity. I don't know. I'm just. I guess we're gonna learn more about this, the warden. I'm trying to find the little thingy. I think I got it. So yeah, it does split it into. So, did we know this was the warden before? I don't think I picked up on that. Did we listen to this?
I don't think so.
People invented writing not to communicate across time. Of course, I have no one to communicate with. I'm the last. So this is the only way I can overcome the debilitating effects of time. I can save my thoughts. Send them to myself. In the future, shield them from oblivion.
Wow, so he really did think he was the last. Can you imagine what that must have felt like for him? Thinking that he was the last, he has no idea what's going on with the collective, he's not had any communication because they don't communicate with you directly. You just are given a purpose and you are told to go, and that is it. That is the communication you have with them. So he's been alone, and he believed he was the last. Knowing that his brain literally is going, you know, I don't know what's happening with his brain. We don't really know what's going on with it, but we know he doesn't have much time. Oh God, I'm feeling for him.
It's interesting. That must have been recorded a while ago, like a long time ago, because that's very different than the sentiments he shared when he was like, time is just a sequence of existence. Like very, you know.
Yeah, this his voice sounds different as well. It wasn't so like broken up and gravelly and broken down. So yeah, I'm gonna really enjoy finding out more information about the warden. I think he seems like a really interesting character. And is that what we're gonna become? Question mark. Like, is that? It's kind of gnarly to think of, like. Because we don't know who we're doing this for. We know that it's the collective as such, but like we're not in direct communication with them. So how, I suppose, with this essence thing? So it must. I'm now thinking that's the reason why the chair was all broken and didn't work properly, because it's been so long. So that is our only way of communicating with them, but they don't communicate with us back, I don't think. That's what he said. It'll be interesting once we get that chair working, what's going to actually happen. Like, are we going to speak to a collective or what is going to happen with that? We'll save over there. So, can I rename them? No, I can only delete. We just have to remember the one earlier is the one without buying the upgrades. But no, so far it's definitely drawing me in. It doesn't feel that long. Like I'm looking at the time now. I think it's about 25 minutes. We've been playing this for 25 minutes. Doesn't feel like it. Doesn't feel like it at all. But we are going to leave it there for today, and we will be back for the next one shortly. So thank you for hanging out and all that jazz.